So welcome to the World Cup Power BI report series, part 6. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so for those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Ruth Pozuelo from Curbal.com, and this is part 6 of the World Cup Power BI report series. And in today's video, we're going to continue where we left off in part 5. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you go there and check it out. And what we're going to do, I'll be back, is we are going to, if you remember, we build this hierarchy, but we build it with the, the name of the group. So here it says what does it say? 1A, 2B, 1C, 2D. And we're going now to build it so when the World Cup series starts and the teams and the groups starts to get in points, this will be replaced by the actual country. So we will be able to build this graph dynamically, and then we will see how it changes dynamically too, which is very cool. So we will end up with something like this. I don't know, you see? But basically we will see the countries here that are actually winning. And we will see it all the way to the final. So it's going to be Power Query intensive again. Can you do this in DAX? I'm sure you can. If you want, give it a go and let me know. Otherwise, I might give it a go for a DAX Fridays, maybe these DAX Fridays, we'll see. But I chosen to do it in Power Query because I think that this is like a transformation steps. We're cleaning the data to be able to analyze it. So that's why I chose to do it in Power Query. Also, there are some cool Power Query techniques that I think they're worth showing anyhow. So I'm going to and start. Okay, so to be able to do this, I need to have a little bit of fake data just to make sure that my calculations are working the way they should, okay? So if we take a look here, you're going to get access to this data CSV file, but I have faked points. So I have given fake points for each team and each group. And we're going to use these. So I'm going to create a fake table just to be able to generate all the calculations. And then we will move that to the real table. But just so you see that it's working and I see that it's working. So let's start by importing this table into Power BI. So we go to Edit Queries, New Source, we search for the CSV file, which is on FIFA, here it is, this one. And we import the CSV file and let's say okay. And we call these groups fake. So groups fake is basically a copy of groups where I have actually added some data. You can see it here. So we have points, team, group, and then winner, loser, and here we have the same group. We have actually the group ID now. We have a team code, matches played, wins, draws, and so on and so forth. So let's do this in here in the groups fake, and then we will move it to groups when we're ready. So what we are going to do is to actually rank these the groups. So we need to have a rank that says in each group which one is in position number 1, 2, 3, 4. And for that, we're actually going to use the feature that is called group by. So we have group by and then all rows. And as you can see here, what it's giving us is actually the different groups in a new table. But what we want to do here is we actually want to create an index. And then we want to create a rank. And the code for that is this one. Let's take a look at it. If you want, I can make a specific video just for this, but this is basically what it's saying. It's saying with the column points, which is this one, sorted descending, otherwise the rank will be incorrectly, and then add an index. that is, and add the index in a column that is called rank and start by 1. So if we do that, you will see that a rank index column shows up and it's actually giving us the rank for the group. So we have rank 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have that for each group, which is exactly what we wanted, right? So now that we have that, we just expand. And finally, we have here the rank that we wanted. We now have the round 16, basically. Now, if you remember, the classification was actually called, in our hierarchy, was called 1A, 2B, 3C, to see which one is which one. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to add a custom column. We're going to call it round of 16, which is what it's called on the website. And then we're going to get rank. And then we're going to concatenate with group. And I see that I expanded a little bit too much. We don't need the group again. So, perfect. So add a custom. And it's because rank is a number. We need to have it as text, so to be able to concatenate. So this is number to text. Spell it correctly. That's important. And now we have the round of 16 already. How good is this? So now we know once we have to start getting points in here, Power Query will rank per group and we will know which one is 1A, 2A, 1B, 2B, and so on. So now, to be able to get the next level, so we've got here now the round of 16, which is this first 4 and this last 4. This is the 1A, 2B, 1C, 2D. So to be able to get to the next level, what we need to do is actually group these. So I need to know that 1A and 2B is 50, that 1C and 20 is 49. This is the match ID, you know, that we get in the previous video. So I'm going to do with a series of if statements, give each of these 1A, 2B, 1C round of 16 the match number. So we can group that and get the next one. Okay, so we go to add column, custom column. And just to avoid making this video like super long, I just copy the text. Match ID 2. But it is basically doing what I mentioned right now. So it says if round of 16 is 1A or 2B, then the match ID is 49 or 50 or 51. And we do that for all the matches. And that will give us the match ID for the quarterfinals. So it will give us the, it will give us the match ID for the round of 16, these ones. Because what we want to do now is to group 50, group 49, group 53, group 54, and get the ranking of those. Okay, so we need to rank these matches to see who won to get the next one. So I said it wrong, okay? So I'm giving the match number to each of these two. So now we have 1A 49 and 2B 49. That means that these two are going to play together. So what we're going to do is group them. And we do that exactly the same way we did before. Transform, group by. We do all rows. And you see, we now grouped who is playing match 49, which is these two, is 1A, 2B, 2A, 1B, and so on and so forth. Null is the ones that lost, so we don't care about those. And then it continues, okay? So now we're going to do the same thing. We need to rank these. We need to rank who wins the match 49. So we do exactly the same way. We change this code a little bit. So we, again, sort points by descending. We then add an index column that we call rank 2. You cannot call it rank again, and then start by 1 and 1. And here we have rank 2. Good, huh? So the fact is actually that we don't need this rank. Yeah, we need it. We need it. No, forget it. So let's expand this. We remove match ID. We have it already here. We don't need to expand that. And now we have a new ranking order. So now we know who won the, what is the match ID? Ah, here it is. Just so you see what is going on. We put it in there. So now we see that match 49, it was actually this one that won, the number 1. So match 49, this is the winner, this is the loser. Match 51, this is the winner, this is the loser. And now we have everything we need, right? And now we need to actually do exactly the same thing as we did before. We need to go to the next level. So we have 49 and 50. When they play, they will meet at 57. So when 1A and 2B plays, there will be a winner, which will be winner 49. And when 1C and 2D plays, there will be a winner, which will be winner 50. So we actually need to give, to have this code to be able to build the quarterfinals. We do that with simple if statements. So it says, if match ID is 49 and the rank is 1, then this line is going to be the winner 50. And if match ID is 51 and rank is 1, then it will be winner 49, this one. Okay, so let's do that. Come here, add column, custom column, and again, just to avoid me, you don't need to see me writing this stuff, right? So this is actually the quarterfinals. Okay. So now we see who the winner is from this one, is that one, and who the winner is from 51. 51 is down here. So match 49, this one, has a winner 50. Match 51, which is here, has a winner 51. And now we have tagged all of them. Okay. And now we need to group them again with this match number, the same thing as we did before. So that's what we're going to do. I will again copy the if statement, but you will see it, okay? So we add a custom column. Copy the code. This is going to be match ID 3. And it says if quarterfinals is W50, which is this one, or 49, which is this one, then it's match ID 57. So now we know which two countries are going to play this one. If the winner 51 and the winner 52, then match 60. So now we can group these two. So this is basically what we're doing, okay? Click OK. And now we need to do the same thing as we did before. We go transform group by count. Oh, sorry, not count, all rows. There you go. So we create the table. Now we have this with rank 3. So we are ranking each individual match for match ID 57 for the quarterfinals. Right? And we open it up. And now we know who won the 49, the match between 49 and 50, which is this one. The match ID is in here, which is a bit annoying. Move here so you can see, just so you can see, otherwise it's no need for it. But now you can see there, match 57. We now know who won that, which is rank 3-1. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to continue doing this, and you'll see how it gets done. So the next thing we need to do is the actual semifinals. Add column, custom column, semifinals, copy. We get them here. Custom column. We grouped any matches, so we can then group them together. We go transform group by all rows. We change this to add the index. We remove the match because we have it already there. Why not? Let's move this so you can see how it looks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Put it there. And we create the finals. Which are there. And now we get rid of all the stuff we don't need, which is all this rank and matches. They've done their thing and we don't need them anymore. So we are left with round, quarter, semifinals, finals. What we do now is just on pivot. And here we're going to get the knockout phase. And here we get the, not marches, the matches. So now based on the points that we have here, this is ranking all the way down. And once we have that, then we have here the knockout phase. So now it's like super easy. The only thing we need to do is to merge these things together. So we're going to merge group fakes, team A with matches. Okay. And watch this, because we're going to do something different. We're going to have the points and the teams. So now we know how many points and who is the team that won this specific team A. But here we're going to call it points A. And here we're going to call it team A winner. So now let's do the next merge. We go to groups, fake, team B, matches. Open this app, points and teams. I'll show you why I get the points now. You'll see why we need them. Team B winner. So now we have team A, team B. We could concatenate this and move along, and then we're done. Now, there is one thing, and is that, in the beginning, these points will be 0. And if they are 0, I don't want to have a country. I want to have the, like they have on the website, 1F, 2F, or whatever it is. So instead of just concatenating this, we're going to say to Power Query, if the points are 0, that means no game has been played yet, then don't give me team A winner, give me team A, give me the code. But if there starts to be some points, then give me the country that is on top of the table at that specific moment. So this is going to dynamically change as the games have been played, which I think is super cool. And you're going to see how, like a virtual final would be if the scores would not change at that point in time. It's like super cool. So this is how the code looks like. We go to add column, custom column, and this is what we're going to say. If points A is 0 and B, then give me team A, team B. That means the codes. Otherwise, if points A is 0, but some games have been on B, then give me the country. Otherwise, if they are not 0, give me the winners. So this is basically giving me, we should give a new name to this one, which is matches. So how cool is this? Huh? So here's the thing. If I go in here and I just, in the beginning of what is on Thursday, this is going to be 0 everywhere. We save. We go to Power Query and we refresh this one. Now it's 0, and then we refresh this one. Let it think. There's a lot of joins in here. So you see, we don't see countries anymore, we just see the codes. If we go in here and they say, no, let's, continue faking the points. Did I save it? And now we do refresh points and then do refresh. Let it mash up everything. It would take just a few seconds. It doesn't take so long. Now we have the countries. Yay! That's exactly what we wanted, right? Super cool. And we don't need any of this anymore. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Okay, close and apply. So how is this doing? Did it refresh correctly? Groups fake. Let me see. Refresh data. I mean, I got so annoyed by this one, like opening and closing all the time, that we're not going to use that. Am I at 0 again? Here I have points. Let's refresh this one. Matches. So match. I don't know, maybe we can leave it like that. I just don't like it. I will find a better way to visualize this. I don't think that this is like super optimal, especially when it's just, collapsing all the time. But now you can see both, if we just leave matches, when, oh my God, when this will be 0 again, when you download this file, the real file, you will see that there is no countries in here. It will be just the names of the groups. So now we have everything we need to get started. Almost. We have at least one more video. I'll tell you in a second what that is. So it's starting to take shape, right? So what we're going to do on part 7, we're actually, you asked me that, you said, Ruth, could we actually get a list of the players? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to download the players, so you will be able to see, click on the team and see who is playing, and you will see which clubs they belong to, and you will see all the information that is available on the FIFA website, basically. So whatever is in there, we'll get it. And then last but not least, we will put the report together. So I'll build it, and then you can download it and you can start following. I really hope that you're building it with me, because I think it's a great way to learn. And if you do any other visualizations, just let me know. I would love to see them and to show them also. So if you do something, let me know, comment box, and then we will stay in touch. But yeah, this is all for today. I'll see you again on the next video. Take care. Bye.